Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasted from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. With the invention of the internet, along the many other aspects of life, the way we listen to music have changed as well. One article by Dylan Smith in Digital Music News is worth reading, especially for those of us who produce music and are interested in the distribution of royalties regarding their work. The article title is Yes, music streaming platforms heavily favor major label artists. The article is based on recent published analysis of streaming platforms, and we can find that ultra-popular artists who rack up millions upon millions of streams still receive sizable payments, but creators with more modest monthly play totals receive comparatively lacking compensation, even when certain dedicated fans play their music almost exclusively. Therefore, many artists feel as though they have been treated unfairly by streaming, despite the overall boost it has given to industry revenues. Spotify's incentivized to playlist songs from the major labels may also be influenced by their contracts with those labels. Spotify states that they include minimum payment guarantees which require it to make payments even if that label's recordings do not hit a specified level of streamings. Putting more of that label's music onto playlists would clearly reduce the risk of triggering such payments. Thus, though Spotify has emphasized that it doesn't accept payments for playlist placements, there may nevertheless be an incentive to award the highly coveted spots to the major labels' artists. Independent label artists are getting far less than their fair share of access to the most popular playlists. But before the author makes a conclusion, let's see who are our guests tonight.
Whoa, whoa, yeah!
Cass Weinbren, award-winning, multi-million streamed classical jazz trained producer, keyboardist, songwriter, arranger, film composer. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Cass.
Thanks for having me, Dimitri. I'm really grateful to be here, and I'm looking forward for this conversation. And thanks again.
You're welcome, Cass. From your album CC Beat, let's listen to Adore. You Like It, featuring Gabe.
Knocking and yelling, I bet he answer now. Why now? But ooh, your smile always cools me down. Know some days I might be going crazy, but you know all the better words to say. I keep wondering why and how you stay. I do some things that make you wanna run, but don't deny that I am still the one. It's complicated, but we can sum it all up and say adore it. You like it, you really, really
Exactly on the topic I spoke at the beginning of the show. In 2021, you managed 34 million plus Spotify streams, did multi-genre production. Congrats for that. How easy or difficult that comes to you?
Yeah, so I've been blessed to be in the music game for 10 years after getting discovered by Mac Miller, rest in peace, and then subsequently working with Action Bronson and Static Selecta and making classics with Static, and then which led to opportunities with working with Joey Badass and J. Cole and other people. You know, I have a collection of records of classic hip-hop recordings that streamed to 34 million, you know? I mean, here's the thing, great music yields. If you're not making great, timeless music, you know, that's quality, that's about timeless, that brings people to a certain place, I don't necessarily know if this is the right path, you know? You know, everybody wants to make music in this, and honestly, with the tools now, the field doesn't have to be so crowded. But I mean, the reality is that if you make classic, great music, that's what you should be proud of, you know, and the streams will come.
I totally agree with you, Cuz. Regardless of the genre, creating great timeless music is the first ingredient of success. And now let's listen to another composition of Cuz Weinbren. Peace by Your Hand.
Closer to you I stand, the more my heart is at peace, is at peace, is at peace. If peace will be in my life, it must start with me more. What kind of peace can I have if my heart is at war? The closer to you I stand, the more my heart is at peace. I walk on dry, scorched land until my course is complete. As you lift me to paradise, by your hand, by your hand. On earth there is too much grief, love should be working more. Why do they still speak of peace while they are making war? The closer to you I stand, the more my heart is at peace. I walk on dry, scorched land until my course is complete. As you lift me to paradise, by your hand, by your hand. If we will have peace to give, it must start with us more. What kind of peace can we live if our hearts are at war? The closer to you I stand, the more my heart is at peace. I walk on dry, scorched land until my course is complete. As you lift me to paradise, by your hand, by your hand. The closer to you we stand, the more our hearts are at peace. The more our hearts are at peace, the more our friends increase. The closer to you we stand, the more our hearts are at peace. We walk on dry, scorched land Soon our course will complete as you lift us to paradise by your hand, by your hand.
In your credits, I see diversified portfolios such as McDonald's, Nike Air Jordan, as well as Blue Note, New York City, Fat Cat Jazz. Do you set any preferences or just follow the music requests dynamics?
I don't set any preferences. I think, for me as a classical trained, I started music at a very early age thanks to my father. And it turns out my family, my great-grandfather, my great-great-uncle, before they had an orchestra in Lithuania before the pogroms and the Holocaust. So I'm, basically taking that tradition and really being able to take, my music to the next level. So I started off with classical music, and then I went to jazz, and then led me to Broadway, and then led me into playing in rock bands and country bands and hip-hop bands, then hip-hop production, and then remixes. So, I like them all, and I don't have a preference to what is being called. And I'm now getting more into scoring film and commercials, which I've done for McDonald's and Nike. I don't have a preference. Whoever wants to give me a call, I don't care who it is, realistically. It doesn't matter how many fans they have. It's I want to keep on working with people who want to work with me. It's... that's why I like to inspire people. I don't really want to think about it's all about me. I've done, music is God's gift, and it's if you're God's musician, you have to have that, the humility is so important, and just keeping being goal oriented and focused, wherever the gig is. And it's I think the challenge is now is can you be able to make any kind of style of music for licensing opportunities? If the music is really what you want to do, can you be able to master it all rather than just one genre?
Very well said, Cass. You've been through classical to jazz to Broadway, hip-hop and film. Music is an inspiration, certainly licensing opportunities are welcome. That is the life of the composer-producer after all. We're listening to Your Desire, featuring Joseph Nathan Smith.
The Lord called me out from that old Roman jail. I was defeated, no one tried to post my bail. A defender was needed for the hopeless poor, and I prayed to be released from the chains that I bore. Then a light shined in heaven's high court. Their accusing evil points at me and cries, they must repay, survey the score. Whatever is owed, now must they restore. They must repay, they must repay. In responding, Jesus stands with caring eyes. Charge my account, what they require. Whatever the need, I will pay. The more I will repay, I will repay.
And in Jesus' name,
As you desire,
and in Jesus' name,
as you desire,
and in Jesus' name,
as you desire, as you desire. I was wearing rags, I had no proper clothes.
He found me kneeling, kindly he gave up his robe. Then he took me for healing to his Father's door. And I prayed to be released from the sins that I bore. Then a light shined in heaven's high court. They're accusing evil points at me and cries they must repay, survey the score. Whatever is owed, now must they restore. They must repay, they must repay. In responding, Jesus stands with caring eyes. Charge my account what they require. Whatever the need, I will pay. The more I will repay, I will repay.
And in Jesus' name.
As you desire,
And in Jesus' name.
as you desire,
And in Jesus' name.
as you desire, as you desire, as you desire.
And in Jesus' name.
As you desire,
And in Jesus' name.
as you desire, as you desire.
With the encouraging end of 2021 was the next creative avenue for Cass Weinbren.
Yeah, for the encouraging end of 2021 or the start of 2022, I'm releasing a bunch of singles with a lot of different talent that needs to get more discovered. I have like 20 singles with 20 different artists coming out. With different people, people involved, and just trying to see like what the best way of like getting my recognition for what I've done. I have a song in an upcoming musical coming out as well. A couple of different things that I, want to inspire people to pursue the path, and really do the work to be able to do it, and just challenge them to write outside of just one genre, combine them out. That's the whole entire goal, is just to inspire people to just not think in one genre and just being able to think as music, rather than limit themselves to what they want to do.
As I see plenty on your hands working with variety of talented performers and finding inspiration in different genres. And now let's listen to another song from Cass Weinbren featuring Klose and Z Santiago, artist CC Beats.
When the wind was always blowing, remember when the night was always cold, remember how the storm was always howling, now we're finally done and going home.
lost, but now I'm found. Pour my pain into the music, bled into the sound. No weapon formed against shall take us down. Cup runneth over with nothing but blessings now. 20 years underground, Jesus walked so we can run the town. This for everybody that's been held down. Lost a job, lost a dad, lost a mom, brother, sister, cousin, or grandma. This for all of them, this for all of y'all. Look in the mirror, remember stand tall. Live it up every day like there's no tomorrow. Trust the God in you, he's been with us through it all. Dance the pain away, dance the day away, dance the night away. Tomorrow is your brightest day, yeah. Tomorrow is your brightest day. Look in the mirror, remember stand tall. Live it up every day like there's no tomorrow. Trust the God in you, he's been with us through it all.
When doctor said you were dying, remember when you were weak and cancer strong? Remember how we prayed while we were crying? I'm glad that Jesus proved the doctors wrong. We're gonna find our way. We're gonna climb the stars. We're gonna dance that day away. 'Cause Jesus took our scars. We're gonna
Dance the pain away, dance the day away, dance the night away. Tomorrow is your brightest day. Tomorrow is your brightest day. Dance the pain away, dance the day away, dance the night away. Tomorrow is your brightest day. Tomorrow is your brightest day. Dance the pain away, dance the day away, dance the night away. Tomorrow is your brightest day. Tomorrow is your brightest day.
And now, from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish Cas Weinbren success in spreading the international message of his music around the world.
Yeah, no, I thank you for your time, Dimitri, and thank you for getting in touch with me, and I'm glad we got connected on Facebook. So I mean, I just think the whole entire thing is about being a musician now. It's like you need to get yourself connected to different people all the time, and just spend as much time social networking as well as creating timeless classic music, and just beyond, and just focus on quality, quantity, consistency, and being persistent in what your endeavors are, and I think that's what really you need, whether in anything you do. And I just know that the technology is going to be making this game much more, a little easier, transparent wise, and inspiring, which is the whole entire goal, because music inspires everything else.
Be persistent, create timeless music. Very helpful words for music creators.
Oh yes, I've called about 100 times, and I'm saying to myself, he gon' pick up his time. 'Cause ain't nothing for me to show right up at his door. Knocking and yelling, I bet he answer now. Wildin' now, but ooh, your smile always cools me down. Know some days I might be going crazy, but you know all the better words to say. I keep wondering why and how you stay. I do some things that make you wanna run, but don't deny that I'm still the one. It's complicated, but we can sum it all up and say I do it. You like it, you really, really like it. I do it, you like it, whatever, boy, you love it. However you add it, you have to admit you are do it. You like it, you really, really like it. I'm a mess, oh yes, and it's a shame, and I swear you've got the perfect kiss. You should take some of the blame.
Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. Let me go back for a minute to the article mentioned at the beginning of the show. Yes, music streaming platforms heavily favor major label artists. The analyses mentioned are made by Boston-headquartered antitrust policy platform Competition Policy International. The work's authors urged streaming platforms to begin paying royalties based upon each user's listening habits. Otherwise, distributing their monthly subscription fee after expenses as a percentage directly to the artists whose works they enjoyed. SoundCloud recently unveiled plans for such system, while Deezer is exploring the possibility of adopting a similar agreement. And now let's listen to one of Ann Layton's production songs. The song is called Never Fall by Jann Klose. It is dedicated to Archbishop Desmond Tutu.
Hello to you, stranger, you look like a friend. No, I hardly know you, just coming around the bend. Something so familiar, do you think we've met before? Doesn't really matter as long as you don't close that door. Cause what I got here, I'll share with you. As long as you're near to see it through. Could we find a place where we both belong? Running, running, maybe we'll never fall. Maybe we'll see it all in the end. Running, running, maybe we'll never fall. Maybe we'll see it all in the end. It feels just like a movie, a play pretend. I just can't remember what I chose to forget. If you be the well, then I could fall. We could break the spell, help me climb that wall. Cause what I got here, I'll share with you. As long as you're near to see it through. Find a place where we both belong. Running, running, maybe we'll never fall. Maybe we'll see it all in the end. Running, running, maybe we'll never fall. Maybe we'll see it all in
Hi, my name is Christian Fabian, bass player with the Lionel Hampton Big Band featuring Jason Marsalis on the vibraphone. And thank you for listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
From the album Life at Rossmoor, let's listen to Stardust, Do For You, and Feel the Spirit. You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye, and remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.